Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Attila here today on the channel. We're back with episode 4 of my Age of Justinian Let's Play as the Romans / the Byzantines. In today's episode, we're going to continue our war with the Visigoths. In the last episode, we managed to kill their king, and we've nearly destroyed their full stack there. We put a massive dent into it in the last episode. Narbo has rebelled, so we're going to have to retake that for the Romans. And there's a couple other rebellions as well here and there. Okay, so welcome to the top of the turn. We'll run down these Visigoth sort of last little remnants here. And then there's only, what, 2 settlements left of the Visigoths. We've managed to put the hard yards in. And we're going to be able to be rewarded with claiming most of Iberia, Hispania. Flavius Belisarius is now here, which is good, and he needs to replenish and repair. Okay, well, there's quite a large rebellion here in Tingi, in Mauritania and North Africa, so I don't know. We're probably going to lose this settlement. Yeah, it's just because the neighbouring sort of Moorish and what was the kingdom of the Moors and the Romans, we're allied with them for now. We've got good relations, but we can't send military forces down there, sort of take their regions. It'd be too costly. So unfortunately, we might just have to forego the port city here in, what is this, modern day Morocco or whatever, because I want to try and focus in securing Iberia before anything. We're still dealing with a lot of rebellions coming up here, and there's, yeah, Mauritania. That's the region. Okay, what have we got here? A stonemason. We can knock him off, turn him away, or employ him. I guess we'll employ him. We might get a minor or an additional construction buff. Okay, so that's disappointing that we've lost that, but to be fair, you would have to move a full stack there to really hold it anyway. Okay, we've got some more rebellions here. Belisarius is down in the south. Okay, where did that go? Oh, we're going to be able to take Narbo with very little resistance. We're going to be able to reoccupy for the second time. We'll replenish and repair where we can, because we've already converted some of these buildings. Where did they go? Oh, they've actually gone to Genoa. That's annoying. Yeah, I can see them there. Okay, I'll have to send some reinforcements from Rome. Okay, so back down in the south, we should be able to get rid of that rebellion. But here is the Roman Empire, if you guys are curious. It's still going to be quite some time before we can take our historical borders back. Let's end the turn and continue. They want me to join a war. No, thank you. I'm not open to doing any more wars just yet. I need to focus on the Visigoth and these other rebellions. Oh, what's this? We've got some Eastern Roman separatists that have attacked me here in the north. You know what? I might actually play this one. We might be able to get a result here if we're lucky. Yeah, let's have a battle against these Eastern Roman separatists. Let's deal with the separatists. Okay. We do have some deployable barricades. So we've got 3 infantry units. 1 spear, 1 general unit, and then the archer and the cavalry. This seems to be not too bad of a defensive position, so we'll form a shield wall on each side. We'll try and get our archers to an advantageous position. Like, I don't know, being up on the barricade, is that going to work? Maybe. Just depends where they come from. Cavalry-wise, I'll put them here. I was thinking, maybe I could deploy them further around the back because they might be slightly safer. Alright, let's move you around here. We are heavily outnumbered and unfavoured to win this one. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off. It's definitely worth playing because I don't think the auto resolve would have given us the dub. So they've got 120 light tier. We've got 80. So a direct head-on assault, cavalry to cavalry, is probably not. It's just not going to result in our victory. So we're going to have to get away from that cavalry unit. I'm going to move my archers, move them there, because just where they're deployed. Sometimes when you Click start battle. They can change where they deploy or move slightly. Okay, so my arrow towers are getting some shots off against the cavalry. We just need to sort of get away from them. I want to try and maybe hit their slingers or get a decent charge against their infantry, but they are really giving chase to us. Unfortunately, our siege tower is buckled quite quickly. That's a shame that it's crumbled. Yeah, I would have liked to hold it, but it's probably not worth it. We're probably better holding back in the city because they would just... There's too many angles for them to get in. I'm tempted to nearly give out a charge against... No, but that's a very heavy... I don't know if it's worth it. Because if we engage, we're probably going to get stuck in combat. And look at that. That cavalry is right on our tail. Right. So, although that was a little bit fruitless running around, I guess we sort of exhausted their cavalry. But yeah, damn. We did that entire run. There just wasn't... Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you can get an opportunity to flank and pin a unit down, but it might not be likely. We might try and bring it back towards our favour. Alright, we've got the general unit now, holding in a shield wall formation, and our archers getting their shots off as well. We should be fine to hold in that position for quite some time. Okay, so it doesn't look like their cavalry is going to give chase furthermore. Alrighty. They're slowly moving in. It wasn't just sort of a huge charge and a brace by the look of it. Okay, looks like the cavalry's moving towards my general unit. My general's under attack, that's fine. Okay, get my archers to hit some of those units there. Look, you know what? It's probably not a bad idea now. Now that they seem to be, by the look of it, going to commit most of their reinforcements. Yeah. Yeah, looks like they're going to just chuck most of their army at that one unit. That's good. They're not going to be using any of their units to flank. So we'll just chuck these guys into support. Like there. That would be good. Alright, cavalry move like here. I want to try and cycle charge if we can. But that's a very heavy action. I don't know if we put a charge in. It's going to work. Are you starting to... Are you serious? How are they capping from there? A little bit unfair. But whatever. Alright. Let's try and get a charge in. Nice. And then just cycle it. Right, actually what I'll do is just get you guys to continue to hold there. That's fine. Alright, so start to speed things up. Just turning into a bit of a grind at the moment. Nothing too tactically crazy. Alrighty, pretty decent resistance that's popped up here in the north. We've been dealing with mostly rebellions in our recently conquered territory. There's only been a couple in Africa. There's been none in Italy. Oh, there was one in Rome. Yeah. We're still dealing with those rebellions, eh? Like, the east is fine. But these newly conquered former Western Roman Empire territories, a little bit hard for us to call. This is actually working. This is really good. So, the cavalry... yeah, this cavalry is not the best. Oh my god, we lost so many there. It's working because it's making the axe unit face away from the archers. They're getting some shots off, but it could be better. Okay, 70% still favoured to win this one, but... yeah, hopefully we can pull it over the line. Oh, watch out. They're way... oh, there we go, he broke him. Oh, it was so risky doing that. I wasn't too sure if that was the call. But you got to risk it for the biscuit. There we go. Alright, sweet. We can reform up here now and then cycle charge into the main army. So about 65% in their favour. From about a 70. Look, you know what? We've got a couple units just sitting here. And now particularly with... oh, I misclicked. With the... archers fully out of ammunition. We'll just chuck them in. They're wavering as well. Good. We're in a better position now. Right. So as long as you guys can hold there. Yeah, quickly get this swordsman unit. We might be able to destroy this assault. It's not in the bag just yet. We're not out of the woods under any stretch of the imagination. But we're slowly but surely working towards a good way. Okay, there goes the cavalry. That's not good. I know you only had 20 in you, but we should have done a bit better than that. Okay, so you guys got some skirmishers. Ammunition, so you should be able to chuck out some of those. I don't know. What are they? Do they call them? Well, they're javelins. Do they call them peeler in this age? You'd imagine they would. Or maybe there's a slight different distinction. Oh wow, that's all the ammunition you have? Alright. Well anyway, let's charge. Hopefully we've caught them unawares. And we can have a really decent push here. Because these guys are fighting for their homeland in the north. There we go. Because although Italy is slowly growing and coming back into the Roman sphere of influence, it is still very much desecrated and destroyed and, well, still desolate buildings and cities and settlements still about the place, thanks to the years of, yeah, you'd imagine Ostrogothic occupation. I don't even think Ravenna's even a city at the moment. It's been burnt to the damn ground. Which became the regional capital quite a few times in the Western Roman Empire. Okay, we'll give out an attack order here. That cavalry's now gone. There's some slingers there. We should be right. So we're going to switch from being defensive to offensive now. And hopefully we can push on through. Because we're surrounding them by all sides. And I would say we've definitely probably got the infantry supremacy over them. So now we've swung it back to a 50-50, which is brilliant. But they're still capping. I don't know. Oh, that's terrible. That could lose us the battle there. Because they've tapped the how have they capped the town square from there? If I knew they could do that, in hindsight, I might have been better off to hold near one of the arrow towers. Because that's the trade-off. You pull further back towards the city to get those narrow corridors in and get some safer, better shots with the archers and just funnel things down. If you go out to the border of the city, you are quite open to attack, but you do get additional arrow tower support. I think we might lose this. Yeah, we lost the general. It's just these very heavy axe units that are just carrying them. I think some of them might have fallen through the ground. Like, we're not properly attacking them. Because it doesn't look like there's actually too much pushing me, but maybe it's being deceiving. Try and just form up. Oh, okay. I've done the thing where you move them out. And then they just retreat on the breakaway. That's annoying. So we lost 532, which isn't... It doesn't matter because it's a garrison force. But we managed to kill 1,000 of them. We were nearly outnumbered 2-1. But I felt like there was definitely a couple of... there's a couple of positions there we probably could have won that. That's a shame. That was a really, really close defeat. Oh, wow. We've even got some more rebellions coming in here. So, although we're winning nearly every single battle against the Visigoths, now we're dealing with just rebellions and just trying to stranglehold and control this territory. It's being difficult. Now we've shot up to a war weariness 2. We might need to make some peace. I forgot how war weariness is a thing in this. Because quite often I play Total War Attila with the 1212 AD mod, or mods that really negate that. So we might need to actually sue for peace with the Visigoths at some point, just to reduce it a bit, because, yeah, that war weariness can really compound and give some really hard and terrible faction-wide buffs. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching episode 4. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a victorious battle in today's episode. We narrowly lost to those Eastern Roman separatists. So, yeah, we're still just trying to maintain control of our recently conquered lands. I'll put some investment into Italy soon as well, once we just get rid of those couple of those rebellions. But the East is doing quite fine. We have lost a couple external provinces here and there, which is annoying, but I'm actually not too upset that, like, that territory, Mauritania, was taken. Like, this is episode 4. We're quite into the campaign now. We started at 566. We're now 2 years in, and we're only now losing some of those sort of border and exterior provinces that we just can't nail down and control. But still continuing to try and reforge the Roman Empire. But we're going to have to take it one bit at a time. Under the new reign of the new emperor, Justin, and his adoptive son Tiberius, Belisarius is still helping us out. Man, if we didn't have him in this Iberian campaign, I don't know where we would be. Anyway, thanks guys, take care, stay tuned for more videos on the channel, stay tuned for episode 5 coming out soon, and I've got to say thank you to this month's patrons and channel members, and play the outro now. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you'd like to stay connected with me. Let me know feedback and suggestions for the video. Gotta say a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members: Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tal, Liam B, Kyle P, Tom C, and Wyatt P. So thanks guys, my name has been Simpzy, much love from Australia, goodbye.